Native American Graves Protection and Repatriation Act. It's a solid case, though it's never before been used to repatriate a living animal. It's based on the historical fact that the Lummi people, or Laktanish as they know themselves, have lived for thousands of years along the shores of northern Washington to the Saanich Peninsula on Vancouver Island, including the San Juan Islands and the Canadian Gulf Islands. They paddled these canoes constantly every day and no doubt had innumerable encounters with both fish-eating and mammal-eating orcas and came to know them as family. Tokitae was kidnapped, stolen from her ancestral waters and family, and needs to be repatriated under the care of the Lummi people. I don't know of any indication that the owners, currently a holding company based in Sweden, are willing to let her return home. But that could change any day given current economic realities. Our role continues to be to show why she needs to come home and that she can be brought home safely. I want to tell you about Rachael Anderson's 3-day visit with Toki, as she calls her. Toki is the name she herself has heard since she was captured in 1970. Rachael is a young woman who for the past 10 years or so has cared deeply about Toki. When she heard this aquarium had reopened in November after 8 months, she traveled from her home in Santa Cruz to Miami, wearing her N95 mask all the way and probably holding her breath, to see for herself how Toki was doing. She sent us reports with photos and videos each day, which I combined into the report that you'll find at the link in the chat. And I'll hopefully share that with you now. So this is her report for the accumulation of all the reports put together. And I want to tell you a little bit about what she told us from her visit with Toki. At first, she saw the harm done. She saw her withdrawal, her lethargy, the apparent sun blisters on her melon, and a new tilt to her dorsal fin. And it broke her heart. But then she saw her immense energy when she did 5 reaches in 20 minutes, and her willful spirit when she ignored the trainers. She saw her agency, to put it in academic terms. She's doing whatever she wants to do. And she saw how she responded to Rachel's affectionate voice and her willingness to engage and play games. Toki showed that she is completely capable of returning to her home waters. Carl Safina wrote a recent bestseller called Becoming Wild: How Animal Cultures Raise Families, Create Beauty, and Achieve Peace. Orcas are described by Rendell and Whitehead in their landmark paper Culture in Whales and Dolphins as having cultures with no parallel except in humans. Southern resident orcas raise their young to be lifetime members of their families and their cultures to a degree that we can't easily comprehend. Toki was raised by and will forever be a member of the Southern resident orcas. She has a strong sense of self. She knows who she is. Her cultural identity is secure. It never goes away. It's who she is. She'll know she's home when she returns. Some of you may be tired of hearing me say that, but it's a crucial point. For all you naturalists out there, this is an important point to make for your passengers. It completely changes our estimation of how she'll respond to returning to her home waters. Though many established experts in cetology assume Toki is too old or has been in captivity too long, but I don't think they really know her. So that's my update. And now I would like to introduce, we're running a little early, but that's usually a good thing. I would like to introduce Flip.